good, yo? It's your boy Tom back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be reacting to DBG ranking the best small forwards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Now, it is important to note this video came out a week ago today. Got a lot of content. I've been extremely busy, so I haven't been able to actually record this. I've been wanting to for quite a while, but this is the first day I've actually had some time to do this, to watch this video, and to give you guys this reaction. Now, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing the subscribe button as we are on the road to 70,000 subscribers. If you haven't yet, make sure to go show mad love to DBG's channel as well. One of the best guys in the whole entire MyTEAM community. Definitely very, very knowledgeable about this as well. So, since this was a week ago, we're not going to see Kawhi Leonard probably on this, and that might be it, because I think within the past week, Kawhi is the only small forward we got, but Kawhi would obviously be S tier and probably the best card on this list.
Marion.
Bro, I mean, I know when that card first came out, DBG was hyping him up to no end, dude.
I mean, I'm going to put Marion into... Why did I put him? I put him in S tier just so that I could make sure I could even this up. I don't know what I'm doing putting him in S tier. C tier.
He's bad.
I mean,
he's
did not
never
mind
been
him
good.
when he came out.
DBG, he's never been good. Ever.
I'm going to say this right now. I did not mind him when
he has never been good.
He was alright.
No.
He was a lot better than people gave him credit for.
No, he wasn't. His release is despicable.
But I mean,
the dude's
is he
terrible.
Good? No.
He's terrible.
So, C. English A.
That goes to show how weak this position's going to be. Look, Alex English, I guess.
I mean, he's okay.
He's not very good, though. He's got Melo's release, which is not good.
There are definite flaws with the card. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's bad. Like, if you like Melo base, and it's a weird one, like, I don't mind base 55. But I hate, actually, to be honest, the next gen, I don't even mind Carmelo Anthony base. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't mind it at all. But base 55 is obviously a lot better than Melo base. It's really good. Iguodala's somewhere between.
And the fact that Andre Iguodala is B is sad. He's not terrible.
Iggy, like, there are so many.
It's hard to make a good Andre Iguodala card at this stage. That's just the way it is.
In this game, I think B tier is probably fair for him. But again, we've got like so few.
That's what I'm saying. The small forward position is so weak.
This video could be done in like 17, 18 minutes, compared to 30 minutes for every other position. Because like, I'm pretty sure I put Ruby Andrew Wiggins on my small forward tier list last season.
Wow.
Or last month.
Ruby Wiggins for his time wasn't bad
last season. Because last season was 4 weeks.
He wasn't.
But like, no, I can't put those absolute like pointless, unusable cards on the tier.
I get what you're saying.
Even though there are a few pretty bad.
Where is he gonna put Pink Diamond Wiggins?
And we got this Andrew Wiggins.
He's better than Alex English.
This Wiggins is A tier.
He's better than Alex. He is. He's better than Alex English.
Fair spot for this Wiggins. So I'm gonna put him there.
Oh, by far. You can't move him down.
If you want to put the Wiggins into a lower tier, that's fine.
No. It's not fine. You can't.
I mean, I might end up.
Don't move him down.
No. Some good cards here.
It's like two good cards. That's bad. No.
Even though I know some people prefer. No. I know some people.
Wiggins is objectively better.
I like English more than most
people. On current gen. Yeah, I don't know why
he's gonna
like. Why do you like Alex English and not Carmelo Anthony?
I just like the movement, and I don't mind that release. I think everything else about him is decent.
But I
think he's a lot better than Carmelo Anthony.
But that doesn't make sense to say.
Then we've got Anthony Edwards.
Literally, it makes no sense to say.
I mean, if you play him at the 2, he's all right.
He is. He's only 6'5".
Is he great? No.
He's only 6'5". That's a problem.
No. He's fine.
Is he better than Andrew Wiggins?
He's a little bit undersized, but sure, look.
Is he better than Andrew?
You would rather
in real life, yes.
You would rather have small forward at the 2 than at the 1. Yes, you're never going to use him at small forward, but I mean, he's decent as a 2 guard.
I guess.
So for me, I think that's a fine spot to put him in.
Okay, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Especially like at this stage. All right, Bailey Hell S. I might.
He probably is S.
The tiers, I reckon. I still think Bailey Hell's S tier. I think Bailey Hell's unbelievable. I'm gonna move
Sean Marion
Iguodala down, Marion down.
English
is not as good as Anthony Edwards. So
Ant's height though, it scares me. Ant's height definitely scares me.
I really like Bailey Hell. He's basically a Tracy McGrady without blinders.
It's just like he's only 6'7".
That's essentially what he is. And with the Pro 3 behind the back, but still.
I mean, with as many tall point guards and shooting guards we have.
Either way, for me, Bailey Hell is one of the most underrated cards in the game. He's a little bit small at 6'7". He's definitely a liability on current gen. On next gen, being a 6'7",
I don't even know if
not a liability at all.
And
for me, anyway, I think it's more of a liability being a 6'7" small forward. Sorry, being a 6'7" point guard than being a 6'7"
You could
small
definitely
forward.
make that case.
Again,
too.
it's very rare someone runs through their small forward unless they're running with that small forward Simmons.
I run Thon a lot, though.
C. I hate him.
I don't like
hate him
Carmelo
so
either.
much.
But objectively,
If you want to put Melo in a higher tier, I'm not going to begrudge you.
objectively, is he that much worse than Alex English? No. So I'm fine with one tier's discrepancy. I'm fine with that.
Like, I just think he's like, imagine Alex English, but he's clunkier.
That's fine. That's
And he's
fine.
got
One
blinders
tier apart is fine.
He's got steady
Look,
for
that
current.
is fine, DBG.
He's so clunky. That
One
you
tier
can't use
apart
him.
is fine.
He's so clunky that you can't move with him on next gen. Even though he does have blinders.
His release,
It's irrelevant because
Melo's
all he
bad
can
on
do is just
current gen.
stand there and shoot threes.
Melo used to have a good release. I think it was
Current gen comes with
2K19.
steady. And then,
Even last year's release wasn't that
no,
bad.
he's not good. Maxwell, B. He was really good when he came out.
He was okay.
Cedric Maxwell was a fantastic, fantastic player when he came out.
He was okay.
Like, there's a reason why I'm pretty sure when it came to the 250 squads, 250k final squads, I'm pretty sure Splash grinded out. I think Ty was planning it as well, but I know Splash definitely grinded out Cedric Maxwell.
I thought about it, but my thing was like, I've been using Terry for so long, there was no point, right? I'm more comfortable with Terry, so
base
I mean,
3 on Quake.
he's good though. He's
For
good.
his time, man, he was...
It just
I just call him
it
Tracy
all came
Jordan.
down to comfortability.
He was like
Cedric was
Tracy
good.
McGrady length. He was basically Tracy McGrady length, but he was Michael Jordan. Like, everything he did in game was like so similar to Jordan, but he had the length of Tracy McGrady.
Cedric was definitely...
He was
when his
really
card
good.
got released, I was so stoked
got
with how good he
Detlef.
was.
See, I mean, Detlef's pretty decent on next.
He's got
gen.
a good release.
I wouldn't go anywhere near the guy in current gen, and by that I
say
mean
that.
he is shockingly awful on current gen.
He's got a good release.
Like, there are bad cards on current gen, but man, he's up there.
He's still Chicken Man,
Worst.
though.
For me, he's like Boris Diaw with blinders,
Okay. That's fair.
but slightly worse as well. He's a worse Boris Diaw, but he has blinders.
Boris is solid, dude.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe
Boris
it.
is solid.
I know that's not necessarily the greatest description,
No, it is.
but like,
He's comparable to
if
Boris
you knew
Diaw.
how bad small forwards were up until a month ago, you would know that he was one of the best on next gen. Elgin.
DBG hyped Detlef up.
I mean, Elgin is just slightly better Anthony Edwards.
He's
I'm
a lot better
I
than
don't
Ant.
know whether to put Elgin in
He's
A
quite a
tier
bit better
or
than Ant, though.
S tier.
I
I'll
think
see.
you gotta go S.
But I'm very
He's just
happy I've moved
spoiled,
I've moved
man.
Alex English out of A tier because
Yeah, he doesn't
Alex
belong.
English is not even
I don't even know if
not
Ant
even in the
belongs.
stratosphere of Elgin Baylor or Anthony Edwards, in my opinion.
Ant's better than Elgin, or than
It's a
Alex,
tough
but not better than Elgin. Not even close.
I don't know whether
I'd move
I'm gonna put
Ant
Elgin
down.
in S.
Okay, that's fine.
He's kind of like Luka. Gervin, I like Gervin more than
You
most people
gotta
like
go
Gervin
S.
because I like Gallo base. Gervin
Me
is like
too.
a completely juiced up bars deal.
I will say, he's not worth the tokens, but he's solid.
I know, again, people aren't really like that high on George Gervin. He's not worth 1,000 tokens unless
Absolutely
you're doing it
not.
for XP.
Absolutely not. But he's
Like,
good.
if you're looking to get Luka Doncic super quick, because again, there's so many people that have got Luka. But again, for me, it's just do it at your own pace. Just
So
do it at
true.
your own pace when it comes to
That
like,
is so
the Luka
true.
grind.
Like, I'm at
I think
50K
I'm,
and I'm
like,
fine.
Over 30,000 XP. I'm gonna very comfortably get Luka by the end of the season. I'm not in any rush.
This video was
season.
recorded a
I'm
week
doing
ago,
it
so
as
DBG's probably way
at my
above
own
that now.
leisurely pace. But if you do want to get him quick, that's the only reason I would get Gervin.
Gerald Wallace, man.
Gerald
And
Wallace.
See, he was...
I mean, D.
That's fine.
He's okay. I mean,
People
if you
ran him
want
in
to put
250.
some of the-
I mean, they did. He's
you
not
want to range
good,
him
but
up,
if
he
you
needs to be ranged
do
up.
badge
At this
him
stage in
out,
the game, how would you range up a
he's
card of
not
this
terrible.
caliber? So
I mean, he's not terrible if you range him up. So
yeah, that's one of the reasons why, for me anyway, I'm putting him in a lower tier.
I didn't love his release either.
Gerald Wilkins.
Next gen, he's fine.
I think he's just worse Elgin. Gerald Wilkins is
a
alright.
lot better on next gen than current gen. A lot better.
He's a lot of good things going for him. His release is like 70's alright, that release.
It's okay.
He's got
Very mid.
like obviously decent jumper. He's got half blinders. He's kind of like so many of these cards. They're all very, very similar.
They are, but the Hall of Fame
They're all
blinders is
very,
something
very
that
similar.
I mean,
All-
if you're on
nearly all
next
these
gen,
cards,
no.
so-
If you have Gerald Wilkins, you can definitely still use him on next gen. He's fine.
A tier for him.
He's fine.
Harrison Barnes.
He's not terrible.
Harrison Barnes is not awful. C tier. Let me go and put in my.
I think
my
Harrison
score
Barnes
for
would be
players.
B tier. Come
You-
on.
You are absolutely a garbage man.
So is Kelly Oubre.
There is no other way
And
to
base
describe
LeBron.
Lou Hudson as a garbage man. He was a garbage man the day he came out. He was awful the day that he came out. He was one of the worst value cards in the game the day he came out. It's crazy. Like, you would have thought that, okay, maybe
they made some ascent, or the exchange awards terrible.
No, he was terrible at the time.
They made some of them just terrible.
I don't know why. He was terrible.
Is he gonna move Culver down to worthless? I don't think Culver's nearly as bad as Lou.
Hito. I mean, does Hito go worthless?
Yes, he does, objectively.
I don't know.
I think he does. Nobody should be using Hito.
Probably better. This LeBron is probably in worthless tier.
So is that Kelly Oubre. He stinks.
So I think we're gonna have to put him.
Kelly Oubre literally stinks, DBG.
I think I might have to put this LeBron in worthless.
LeBron is
any other worthless tier players, or do I have to put in Hito? Culver, you stink.
Hey,
you absolutely suck, Jar Culver.
He's better than Kelly Oubre.
I mean, is Hito worse than this Paul George?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna put Hito in D. Hito belongs in D tier right
That's
here.
fine.
Again,
his release is just garbage.
When you go down lower than C tier, it's
Hito's garbage.
Normally, like with the two guards, I was going to use some of these guys
garbage.
having E tier. No. Once you go past that B tier, I wouldn't even look. Heck, I wouldn't even read necessarily.
Harrison Barnes is fine. Harrison Barnes deserves to be up. He's not even that bad.
It's a bit of a rough one, even looking at B tier. So I'm not even sure if I would.
Harrison Barnes gets a lot of unnecessary slander, but the card's fine.
Sure. If I would use anyone even in C tier.
Harrison Barnes is literally fine.
Either way, though,
there's nothing wrong with the
biggest
card.
Deal in the world. So we are going to now go to Jack Marin, who is
Chicken Man Jack. Look. You can say whatever you want about Jack Marin, but you can't say he wasn't Chicken Man. On current gen, he was so tough
at this stage, but he was great for his time.
He was
like
so
some of these guys again. They were great for their time. They're just outdated right now.
Like, and here's the thing. I can't say I'm sick with 2K content because we only got 2 more months left. But my thing is this. I can't wait until we get a guy like that again. Now, I get it. The game's a lot more popping now compared to what it is earlier in the year. But it's a lot of fun when we get a guy like Jack Marin that's usable. Like, that's fun to me.
He was great.
He was so good.
He was great for his time.
Jack and Terry, man.
A, but if you want to argue S, I'm not going to complain.
I'm not a massive James Worthy fan. It's a love-hate relationship I have with the dude. It is. It's a love-hate relationship.
Definitely good and bad things about this James Worthy card.
He's immaculate on defense. He's a good rebounder.
I can't shoot with him. And it seems like most people can't shoot with him. He is, for most people, he's either one of their favorite players or least favorite players. I've never seen a player that it's as much of it's been split as much between everybody. With
it's just tough.
How good they are as Worthy, but I'm gonna put him out for that reason. Tatum, I mean, no one's got Tatum, but like we all know his animations, and we all know if he has 99 everything, he's S tier.
Tatum is S tier. He's not gonna be the best card in the game,
is there
but
any
he's
reason
good.
to get him? No, just use the other 99 Tatum.
Right.
Gonna
The other Tatum is very
99% of the way is good and is cheap.
I like Jason Tatum though. I will say that.
In my opinion, just do not use Jason.
The only time you should grind for a player, a reward player, is like next year if it's let's say a Giannis. Like the 2K19 Giannis, in my opinion, was worth it. Okay, but that's because I had him. Outside of that, like it's just usually not worth it. So unless we get like a Giannis, a Yao, those types of Kareem, maybe there's not many players that are worth
ever
it.
in 2K.
It's just the way it is.
Do not use go for this Jason Tatum at all because it's 4,000. I repeat, 4,000 cards. Like you are going to lose in tax. You are probably going to lose
so
for
much,
selling all those 4,000 cards to go to
much.
$1 million MT. So it's going to cost you $1 million MT. Is it worth $1 million MT? Hell no. But he's S tier when he comes out. Jimmy's another tough one. I don't like Jimmy.
Jimmy's got to be right with Worthy.
Like Jimmy versus Gervin.
Or Elgin.
It's literally a question of do you prefer base 40 or do you prefer base 22? I prefer base 4. Or say, do you prefer Gallo base or do you prefer base 22?
With Elgin, it's like offense or defense.
Base, so
I mean,
I've got Gervin ahead, but it's
I would have Elgin and Gervin ahead too. I would. I agree with what DBG's got going on here.
Bailey. I'll see with Jimmy.
I like what DBG's got going on.
Harris.
I don't know about Joe Harris.
I mean,
he's fine.
I know that release. He'll hit a wide open jumper. I've never actually used this
Joe Harris. He's fine.
The other Joe Harris, and I know what that jumper's like. I'm very quick. He's fine.
That's the best way to describe
him. He's fine. He's usable if you're a Joe Harris.
Dr. J's A tier.
Dr. J. Like, again, Dr. J
No, he's
versus
A tier.
Jimmy's preference. I prefer Dr. J, but it's preference.
I mean, I do prefer Dr. J too. So if you want to put him in S, look. I don't even love Dr. J. That's fine.
They're basically the same card. Obviously, Dr. J's got a longer wingspan. Jimmy's an inch taller.
I do prefer Dr. J to Jimmy. That's just the way it is.
I don't know what it is about 22. I like this already. I hate it now.
Base 22. What?
I just really. It's not even the jump shot. Jimmy just feels sluggish.
Jump shot 22 is nice.
One.
Jimmy's release is not.
But yeah.
It's just not nice on Jimmy.
Like the gap between A tier and B tier is bigger than the gap between A tier and S tier.
By far.
Oubre,
outside of maybe Ant. I don't think Ant deserves A tier.
Oubre's not very good.
I would have Oubre maybe a worthless.
Like even when
that
Oubre
dude
came
stinks.
out, he was not very good.
That dude stinks. That release is unusable.
Like
he would be
fine.
worthless.
The best you could have said was that he was fine.
That dude is terrible.
There was a bit of hype about him though, because he was like the very first of the mystery players.
Oubre is such a good look. There was with mystery
again,
players.
There
was some hype.
All for it to be the worst season. Oh, like if you, there will be legend. Like this will be a story that we talk about in like 2K25, season 6 of NBA 2K20 or NG Reality, where everything was based on luck.
Everything definitely was.
That will be a season that will never be forgotten. Either way, though, Kevin Durant get into S tier.
I'm bad with KD's release on very quick.
You go down.
On current gen.
You go down. I think Elgin in the right hands because of his X.
Can you move Ant down?
Next gen.
I'd move Ant down, and I love Ant,
I think
but
it's
you got to move
to
him
put
down.
Elgin outside of S tier, but
I would have Ant at B.
I don't want to put I don't want to put more in S tier than A tier, and there is a gap in my opinion between the guys that I currently have right now and these guys.
Is there a gap between?
I might move Elgin down.
I don't know. You can move Elgin down.
Elgin's
Bailey Howell is not that much better than those guys, at least on current gen.
LeBron James, Paul George, you guys round out S tier.
I like that. I like that, DBG. I like what you just did
people mightn't be as high on these guys. And the thing is, if you prefer Worthy to Paul George, that's fine.
No.
If you prefer...
No, you can't. No.
What's his name to some of these?
If
you prefer...
DBG, no, you can't.
Some of these cards, that's fine.
I mean, Elgin, I guess, but that's just
if you prefer...
LeBron and PG,
some
like,
of these guys,
maybe Bailey Howell might be down,
fine.
but other than that, the rest of them is hard to argue.
This is just my opinion on who I would consider the best of the best. And then again, like Bailey Howell is just my personal preference. I know a lot of you guys have...
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bailey Howell might be low down.
Some guys to him. So, yeah. Next, we have got Larry.
I mean, he's Larry, dude.
I'm putting in a weird one this Larry in B tier. He's got it. I really like Larry's release.
Is he better than Harrison
and he's
Barnes,
also
though? I don't
got
know.
like 93 speed. He's got good
Larry's
height.
fine. He's fine.
He's just an all-around nice player. So for me, he's going B tier.
I don't know if he's better than Harrison Barnes.
He's definitely a debatable one, but for me, it's B. I would rather use this Larry than any of these guys in C tier.
I don't know if I would.
Larry Keenan.
He's at least
Is Larry Keenan.
I don't know. He might be A, though.
Second worst Opal. He plays defense, though.
I need to see who's at A tier for this one.
I'm going to put him in B.
I think you got to move Ant down, though. I mean, I think you have to move Ant down if you're going to put Larry in B.
I think he might belong. Does he belong in A? Screw it. I'll give him A. I'll give him A tier. He's the worst in A tier, though.
Him or Ant.
He's okay.
Ant's not that good, guys.
Okay, then we've got Michael Porter Jr.
He stinks.
MPJ.
He stinks. I've heard enough of
people.
I've heard enough people try to hype this card up.
Clamp.
He's not good.
Clamps cost 2K, so let's just assume he has clamps. He's D.
He's not good at all.
He can score. But I will say, if they give us a Michael Porter Jr.
Y'all see Jokic last night? Oh my goodness.
He's released. If they give us an Opal Michael Porter Jr. or Dark Matter Michael Porter Jr., he's probably going to be my small forward. I love base 62 so much. Paul George. At this stage in the game, he's D tier. But again, you could maybe argue higher.
He was so good for his time,
Pierce.
though. Pierce is not
I mean, he's low C, but he's not good.
I mean, you got to really like Paul Pierce.
He's low C, but he's not very good. That's probably the best way that I can describe him.
I mean, he is better than everybody at D, though. So, I mean, C is right for him.
In my team, JayCanada.
He's not good.
Low C, but again, he's not
Page
good.
just stinks. If you grind it for him, I'm sorry. He stinks.
Like, I am currently 4 wins off getting him in Triple Threat offline, and I really
wish I
could
quick sell those guys. Like,
I
he
get
stinks.
myself a JayCanada.
Sean Elliott's good.
Look at Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott's in B.
At least.
Sean Elliott's really solid. He's got a great release. He's 6'8".
B's definitely
he
where he
plays defense.
belongs.
He's not
Sean
good at
Elliott's
create,
good, though.
but like if you need a cone, he's fine.
Why did they
If you
give
need to come up
Granger
your
that
squad, you
release?
have him
I'm
there.
still
Like, I
not over
wouldn't
that. Why did they
do
not
the
give
season
Danny
6,
Granger
so,
that
like,
release?
It's not like he
Doesn't make sense to me, but it's
you can
fine.
get him now, and I assume anyone who plays in Season 6 is a better option. But if you want to use like an all-time Spurs team, he's fine. I think a lot of people did use him in like their budget squads at the time.
Terry
Dishinger,
well. B. You have to. Wherever Cedric is.
Oh, he's another player that we will never forget. We will
the
never,
dentist, man.
Ever forget.
I'll never
about
forget who Terry Dishinger is.
Dishinger. This guy right here. Oh, man.
I did ask my grandpa if he knew who he was, and he did. So, hey. I mean.
This guy right here caused so much heartbreak.
It was so funny, man.
He
Because
caused
I don't
so
know who
much
Terry
heartbreak
is.
amongst all of us.
Imagine playing over
We'll never
2,000
forget
games.
Terry Dishinger. The dentist.
TJ A.
C, but he's actually pretty good. And TJ Warren, A tier. Some people are gonna argue S tier, man. I hate TJ Warren.
I don't think S tier is right. I think A tier is perfect.
Even on next gen,
Will Barton's solid though.
like he should be great. I don't know what it is. I hate him. Like I had him on my team for a while. I played a tournament game today. I had to take him out of my team. I just put Robert Reed in. I swapped him with Robert Reed because I'm like, if TJ Warren's not doing anything, at least I know I can hit wide open with Robert Reed. I didn't green a shot in a 3-game series.
I mean, TJ's release isn't bad though, DBG. I don't know.
I hate him, but he's A tier.
Let's look at this tier list though. Bailey Howard, Tatum, KD, LeBron. Okay, if there's one guy moving from S tier, it's Bailey Howard down. If there's one guy moving up, it's probably Julius Erving. One guy moving down from A tier is probably Ant-Man. One guy I'm moving up from B tier would probably be Andrew Wiggins. One guy to be moving down is probably Larry Bird. That's just my top 3 tiers that I see. C tier, D tier,
So yeah,
worthless is all fine.
this just kind of shows that the only good small forwards at Dark Matters, and you're not getting a good small forward if you have any other tier. So anyway, that's pretty.
I mean,
much
quite
it.
honestly,
It's a bit
guys.
of a short tier list, but
Quite
again,
honestly, the small forward position is just
smaller
disgusting.
position in terms of numbers of somewhat.
The small forward
players.
position is absolutely despicable. But guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.